All right, so a bit of a surprise. Ricky Pearsall ends up going into first round, so congratulations to him. Gets to be a first rounder. Is pick 31 here. Was projected to go at 49. So this is I think picks wise, I think this is if I remembering correctly, is going to be the second biggest reach according to the consensus big board. The biggest was the Bo Nix one, which is it's a decent amount of picks, right? Could you have gotten him in round two? Probably not, because they pick late, in round two. So I don't know if that would have happened personally. And I do think he could be a really good fit in this scheme. So he is someone who has gotten some Julian Edelman comparisons, which you hear that. If you're a 49ers fan, you feel pretty excited. The weird thing is he uses a lot of physicality. He's 6'1", 190, but it's mostly a slot guy. That's kind of what he's typically done. And he can use physicality, and it might work. And I'm interested in how this fits, because I don't know if he's quite the typical 49ers receiver, right? Usually the 49ers kind of like their Brandon Ayuk or Deebo Samuel, but I guess he can do some of that stuff. Listen, he's going to work in San Francisco. He has enough physical tools. He's going to work in San Francisco. And so you could argue this is a reach if you want to, and I would probably make that argument. I'm not going to back out on and not say it just because I know a lot of 49ers fans will click on this video. No, I do think there is a good amount of a good amount of stuff that he can bring to the table, and I think that he could be a good player. But I do wonder if maybe a trade back would have been ideal. Again, maybe they couldn't trade back. Maybe there wasn't a trade partner. Who knows? But to the people that are saying maybe this means Brandon Ayuk is gone, I don't know one way. I think if Brandon Ayuk was going to be gone, I think he would have been traded by now. I think that the fact that he didn't get traded kind of says that unless they're going to trade him for a future first or just like another player, I don't think the 49ers would trade him to get something for the future. They would trade him for assets now, maybe. I don't think they'd trade him for assets in the future. I think this is just simply, hey, we want another receiver who can do some stuff, because, as great as Brandon Ayuk, Deebo Samuel, and Jawan Jennings are, those are still just, three receivers. What if one gets hurt, which does happen? Obviously, you have Kittle in the mix as well. I don't know. An interesting move. I don't hate it. I am a little surprised you don't go offensive line, but I don't know if I would have loved. There's maybe a player or two I would have liked, but I like Jackson Powers-Johnson. Center isn't their biggest need. Like, Brendel's all right. So, maybe you could have had Powers-Johnson play guard, but I don't know. You're in a weird spot there. So they're in kind of a weird spot. Not my favorite move, to be honest, by San Francisco. But that being said, they got a good player who's going to be good for them. So we can argue if they should have gotten more value. That's a fair thing to say, but I still think they're going to be all right. So yeah, those are my thoughts. What are yours? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from you. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.